Hello and a very warm welcome. Day 3 of the testing. Second test, day 3, in we go. Sebastian Vettel, huge crash yesterday. We found out the issue, it was a wheel rim issue for the German. Norris, fastest. McLaren, fastest day 1, fastest day 2. Norris comes in and straight away on the pace. And it was like qualifying in the morning. Hulkenberg went fastest. Hamilton has a spin at turn 10, and then Hulkenberg fastest. Albon goes quickest, Norris goes quickest. Albon finally, the first time into the 116s, Albon's back on the top of the timesheets. Then Charles Leclerc with the 116 is fastest. And then after lunch, another big crash for Pierre Gasly. If I remember rightly, he had a big crash on day 2 in the first test at the little, it's like turn 11, 12, and he has a big crash again today, turn 9. If you don't know where turn 9 is, it's basically flat out, open the DRS zone, down into turn 10. He's gone off at turn 9. I remember Brendan Hartley going off there. It's not a good place to crash. Turn 3 and turn 9 is not where you want to crash. Gasly has a massive crash. Red flag comes out, damage to the barrier. We're delayed for a bit. Williams, now we know they had a shocking first test, but over 100 laps, 3 days consecutively. Good performance by Williams. Lance Stroll then stops between turn 9 to turn 10, another red flag. We had 3 red flags today. Pierre Gasly, Lance Stroll stops between turn 9 turn 10. Gasly had that big crash, his day's over. The car's not coming back out. Gasly he crashed, that was his day over. If you crash, there's not a lot of chance you're getting back out, so his day's over. And then with about 20 minutes to go, Charles Leclerc stops between turn 7 and 8 and brings out the third red flag. F1 testing, day 3, second test. Charles Leclerc ends up fastest. And Gasly has a big crash. So let's go through it. First place, Charles Leclerc. 137 laps for the Monegasque. Alexander Albon, who is impressing in his Toro Rosso Honda. 118 laps. He ends up P2. I like this, that I have like the laps. I can tell you the grid and I can tell you how many laps they've done. Lando Norris, it's been a great week for McLaren. Norris fastest Tuesday, Sainz fastest Wednesday. P3 for Lando Norris, he's done 84 laps. P4, the Frenchman Pierre Gasly, big shunt at turn 9, he's only done 65 laps. His day was hampered as soon as he crashed, so that's 2 big crashes for Gasly in testing. Is that going to knock his confidence going into the season? Daniel Ricciardo is P5, he's done 65 laps in his Renault. Nico Hulkenberg's done 73 laps in his Renault. So Ricciardo 5th, Hulkenberg 6th. Lance Stroll is P7 in the racing points, he's done 103 laps. And that brought a red flag out. Romain Grosjean is P8, he's done 71 laps. Nope, I've made a balls up. I thought it said Grosjean, sorry. P8 is Giovinazzi, he's done 71 laps. I've wrote Gio and Gro. I've just done it short. I thought it was Grosjean then Giovinazzi, but it's Giovinazzi P8 with 71 laps. It's Grosjean P9 with only 16 laps. 16 laps? Bloody hell, what's gone on there? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is reliable from what I've got. Maybe Grosjean's is wrong. 16 laps? What on earth is that about? Unless I think Magnussen was in the morning, if I believe, and Grosjean, unless they had a problem and they didn't report it. Hamilton, he's in P10. 85 laps for the Briton, the current world champion. P11 is George Russell, Williams, torrid first week. He's done 140 laps consecutively, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, over 100 laps for the Williams team. Kevin Magnussen, P12 with 53 laps. And to top the timesheets off, Bottas, 13th, 96 laps. Testing finishes, I react. That is day 3 done. We've got one more day and then we can get on to the season. We'll be heading to Australia. So, second test, day 3. Leclerc ends up quickest, a couple of red flags. Gasly brings one out, Stroll brings one out, Leclerc brings one out. Gasly has a big crash. Join me for day 4 tomorrow of testing, the final day of testing. We've had 8 days of testing. Well, we've had 7. The 8th day will be tomorrow. But that is a bit of a worry. Romain Grosjean 16 laps. I'll have to double check that, because he's obviously, Magnussen's been in the morning. Grosjean must have had an issue, because to do 16 laps is shocking. Absolutely shocking. Join me tomorrow for day 4 of testing. Comment down below, we'll always reply. And adios. Charles Leclerc, fastest. Gasly, big crash. Adios. Thanks for watching.